Again, it's my honor to be your day chair, and let me just make a headline statement. Yesterday, we talked about the fact that the World Bank in 2014 reported that the total private sector investment in infrastructure in developing countries is only $107 billion, of which only 2% went to sub-Saharan Africa. Yet, if you look in the Africa Investor magazine, the article on the last page, it gives the latest figures of institutional investment, capital that's available in Africa, pension funds, Africa pension funds, as $334 billion, African insurance pools of investable capital at $273 billion. So that adds up to over $600 billion today of institutional investment capital in Africa, 6 times the total private sector investment reported by the World Bank for the whole world of developing countries. So the opportunity is there, but the gap, as we know, is huge. So with that as our setback, and to the importance, even for infrastructure, if you look at SABESPI, the world's largest state-owned water and sanitation company, I think for Sao Paulo, I think now at $8 billion in capitalization, is listed both on Brazilian stock exchanges and the New York stock exchanges. Okay. So with that in mind, I'd like to ask Oscar he's missing. He's on his way. Okay. So let me just repeat some ground rules from yesterday. We have no political risk today from heads of state speaking longer than they're allotted, okay? And we feel totally licensed to be able to put some limits here. We have to really keep to our schedule, and we're gonna have to make up some time because we're starting late. So please, chairs, keep to 2 to 3 minutes of your opening contextual remarks. Speakers, a max of 4 to 5 minutes. We'll do the Q&As afterwards. And please make sure your phones are off and silent, and you keep your badges on for security. And with that, I'd like to ask Oscar to join us. The first panel is going to be Africa's capital market investment climate, very specific, building liquidity and driving increased trading volumes. Oscar, the head of the Nigerian Stock Exchange.
Doing business in Africa, you can't afford to be without Africa Investor.